my wish list. So let's have a look at the content page over here, the July content page. So on page 20 we have the editor's letter, 22 we have notices, 72 forces of change, 76 is the checklist, 192 stockist Vogue scene, 31 history makers, the insider's guide to future vintage, 39 Vogue loves, page 40 treasure chest, 56 shelf love, 45 Vogue spotlight, 48 viewpoint, 61 arts and culture, 65 on location, and page 67 Giorgio on my mind. So let's turn over the page and see what's in store for us. We have the lovely Giorgio Armani, the new refillable eau de parfum intense. So this one's C, which is a very sweet smell. Okay, maybe not very sweet, but I would say it's more on the sweeter side. And the bottle is refillable, which is good for the planet. Giorgio Armani. Kate Blanchett is the model for the perfume, and over here we have Bulgari with, look at their necklace, it looks like little Ferrero Rochers. Editor's letter. I always say that I have music to thank for my love of fashion. As a kid, I gravitated towards musicians with exceptional personal style. So this is Central C. He said I was old enough, well almost, to go clubbing. Getting dressed up for the love of music became a thing. I remember precisely what I wore age 14 or 15 to black my way into my first jungle rave at the Hippodrome in London, Leicester Square. The fit, a crisp white logoed D&G vest. My entry into the world of designer clothing and most prized possession in my wardrobe at the time. A black nylon cargo miniskirt from Topshop, the closet I had get my to the Prada Sport original. And it continues to explain how the London rapper became the most successful musician of his generation, lighting the way for a new guard of British stars, several of whom you'll meet in the pages that follow. Shy Girl Holly Humberston, Olivia Dean and Ezra Collective amongst them, as author collab, as Muas Nelson notes in his excellent story on page 136. This talented and highly influential crew understands that music and fashion go hand in hand. One can imagine the late, great Vivienne Westwood would have approved of such a spirit. days ahead of the auction with Westwood designer and Vivian widower Andreas Kronhaler, the photographer Jürgen Teller, travelling to Margate to capture the way she wore. On page 156. So turn the page, meet and greets, introducing the faces behind this month's issue. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 faces. De Beers High Jewelry. They are in London, Paris, New York and Beijing. They do have really nice jewelry. Yellow sapphire maybe. Not sure. Join Vogue's Club exclusive after-hour viewing. Get to know the inner workings of the fashions world with Vogue Club, our first ever global fashion community that offers unparalleled access to Vogue's editors exclusive in person and the power to shop at your favorite brands at members only price point. Up next on the 16th of July, Vogue Club members have the opportunity to experience Naomi in Fashion's London Victoria Albert Hall. So you can do so by visiting vogue.com. Breitling Victoria Beckham. Lovely Breitling watch. Breitling chronometer. Gold. Chronometer 1 of 100. And here at the bottom's the date. I like myself an Amiga watch personally. There's a lovely, I think rose gold or gold Amiga that is on my wish list. I'll show you if they have it in one of the editions that I flipped through. The Dalmore Highland Single Malt Scotch Whisky. Look at the Dalmore. This toffee colour swirl all around. Looks like toffee. Caramel, actually not toffee, caramel. The making of a masterpiece. Bosworth and Nicole Richie. She looks like she's wearing Uggs, but it's all blurred at the back. It has to have something different, otherwise our future vintage isn't going to be very inspiring. It is important that we keep on putting out the weird things. So lovely vintage outfits. We have the platforms and the flares, 70s, and these laundry bags. They used to be like 2 or 3, actually $4.99. They used to sell them on the bag store, and then you could just put your laundry in there to take it to the laundrette, or just put anything in there. They're really good for moving. You can just throw some light clothes in there when you're moving. They're still around. You can get them from Amazon. All are safe bets considering the enduring popularity of Villow's designs. Mango, bit of pop of colour now. Looking at some summer outfits, this is excellent for the beach. It looks like it's been crocheted, maybe, but I don't think someone sat there and crocheted it somehow. But it's really good for the beach, so you can wear your bikini underneath and just throw it on. And then we have a nice light material skirt with a thin shirt, blooming holes. We do luxury flowers, sustainable flowers. Touch the sky. As fashion's boohoo renaissance gets off the ground, convey instant elevation with a noughties inspired platform. It feels like the Chloe that I first fell in love with, Sienna Miller said, before taking her front row seat at House. The actor's pre-fall look offered a clue to the creative director Shimona Kamali's inaugural runway collection, comprising a hardy leather jacket, collar slade, and the perfect backdrop for Miller's golden dresses, lace trim handkerchief, skirt, the investment for the moment, towering wedges, heels, haphazardly inscribed like the padlock that adorned Paris's Pont de Art Bridge. Pont de Art Bridge. Ace of Hearts. I quite enjoy being in front of a camera, says Jack Draper, 22-year-old, fresh from his British Vogue shoot. If I'm looking good, that's it. The Surrey-born is rising tennis star, who also happens to be 6 foot 4 inches. IMG model. Has no worries on that front, being as at home in a chic Stephen Cook knit in his tennis whites, nor is he afraid to change up his look. I've done a buzz cut, mohawk, mullet, haircuts aside. Draper says he's quite low maintenance, and no wonder given his schedule. Just back from competing in Madrid. When we speak, he's en route to Rome ahead of the Italian Open. In fact, tennis runs in his blood. His mother, Nikki's a junior champion turned coach. His father, Roger, was chief executive of the LTA, and his agent brother Ben is a former Pro too. Currently ranked in the world's top 50 men's players, also counts several other young stars. So here is Jack Draper. With his cardigan, Alpine, Torini, A Golden Age, What to Do When Your Modelling Career Ends, if you're Michelle de Stewart. So let's have a look. Loving the necklace, cowboy boots, jumpsuit, viewpoint. I wanted to try a job that didn't rely on looks. Laughter is pure instinct. You either laugh or you don't. At the start, it was mostly don't, but I got better, she says. Bodrum. Lovely Bodrum in Turkey. Max Royal Resort. She looks nice and comfortable in a lovely leather skirt, diamond bracelet and necklace. Getting ready for a night out, I assume. Hair freshly washed. All she has left to do is put on her makeup and dry her hair. Elevate your expectation with unmatched glamour in Bodrum. The reflection of the pool or the sea where he's standing. Next level Range Rover Sport is equipped to handle any terrain. The lovely Range Rover Sport Red. Can handle anything. Not so great for central London because the roads are so small. So having a Range Rover is a little bit challenging. Shelf love, well dressed and well read, a new wave of literary IT girls are plotting bookish business that don't conform to type. Ooh, that's interesting. So there's a difference between simply looking with your eyes and physically touching an object when it will become an extension of your body. It's a cocoon of creation, music, fashion icons including Eunice W. Johnson, who had the biggest couture archive in black culture. At 16, Dijon took a job stocking magazine at Osco Drug, a pharmacy and newsagent, and made regular trips to the Rizzoli bookstore at the Water Tower Mall on Michigan Avenue. Guaranteed direct access to the latest issue of the Le Vogue unofficial style manual for the city's underground house. From there, magazine archives grew exponentially. She owned some of the rarest post-war print in existence, including Thing, a magazine that reported the early beginning of house music culture and AIDS crisis. Wow, this is her collection, books and magazines. I do have a love for collecting Vogue magazines. Phoebe Lovett. Girls would start messaging me saying I've broken up with my boyfriend, what should I read? So Lovett's priorities independent titles so that don't all generate the same algorithm-shaped thoughts. So Phoebe grew up sitting on the floors of a dusty bookshop as her dad, a journalist and gregarious information vulture, dragged her around Bloomsbury second-hand sellers. Now the 36-year-old Londoner has taken up reading on her own. To her own daughter, 7 weeks postpartum. When we speak on Zoom, the writer, consults and podcaster belies any trace of a tiny sleep thief robbing hours away from her in a box fresh white tea. During our call, Lovett, who has made a career out of sharing her reading list via her newsletter, Lovett's public library periodically pops up to grab publication from the artful arranged self-shelving unit in her North London living room, including her Bible as a teen beyond beauty. Jersey polo shirt, checked shirt and shorts, a taste for the exquisite, incredible architecture, unparalleled luxury and flawless attention to detail. A stay at the Fairmont property is one you won't forget. If I was to stay at the Fairmont, I'm sure I wouldn't forget. And then there's Fairmont Singapore, a distinctive agricultural triumph in the very heart of the city, near Marina Bay. Nice white top with 1, 2, 3 buttons and lovely nails. So let's Once distilled, the London essence, exquisite drinks, ooh, blood orange and elderflower, tonic water, yum, looks so refreshing and cooling. Blood orange, delicious. You just need a lovely gin to go with it. Join Vogue's Insiders, the ultimate beauty community. On location, how a cinematic Sicilian beach club is set to become the hottest spot. Look at the water, look at the colour, beautiful aquamarine green. Giorgio on my mind as he turns a magnificent 90. Mr. Armani celebrates some of the most major moments in Vogue with Robin Muir. Cute dog. Here he is, Giorgio Armani, photographed at home in 1972. Summer 1975, a 41-year-old Giorgio Armani has sold his blue Volkswagen Beetle to finance a new fashion business. He rents a tiny office and hires 2 members of staff, a young secretarial student, Irene Panton, and an irresistible showman from Tuscany, Sergio Galeotti, who is in charge of sales. In what passed back then for a showroom, the 3 brought out a menswear collection, followed by one for women. Both debuted to great acclaim and buying public entrance by the deceptive simplicity and elegance of Armani's clothes. In time, a new glossary would be coined for his palette. Courage Sand Mushroom Biscuit. American critique Dodi Kazanjian would write in Vogue that Armani was doing for the jacket what others were doing for philosophy, architecture and art. I have always looked forward and sought to act in the present, Mr. Armani tells Vogue. Almost 50 years later, ahead of the present, Mr. Armani tells Vogue. Almost 50 years later, ahead of his 19th birthday in July, still in command, half a century on, still the head of a now billion-dollar empire. At a recent reliable count, he had some 9,257 employees and 2,294 stores. In 80 countries, the designer is not and has never been nostalgic. His idea of style was defined at the beginning and has remained unchanged. I believe in consistency, which does not mean rigidity, but adherence to certain principles, he says. My ultimate goal is to create clothes that celebrate the individual, almost disappearing when worn to allow the wearer's personality to emerge. Indeed, by his own measure, the Armani look has only evolved by millimetric margins to take the power suiting he has created in the 1980s. That's amazing. I love it. I love what he says when he says my ultimate goal is to create clothes that celebrate the individual, almost disappearing when worn to allow the wearer's personality to emerge. Armani was doing for the jacket what others were doing for philosophy. And here, from far left, Kate Moss appeared on British Vogue in December 2001 cover wearing Armani. Sarah Murray pictured for the March 1993 issue. Kate Moss, red dress. And here we have a two-piece. And on here is elegance of Armani's suit. Lovely, classic black suit with a lovely fitted, structured white shirt, cufflinks. A dream has come true how a royal event specialist and luxury lifestyle force combine to curate one bride and groom's high fashion Spanish fiesta. The bride and groom wanted their 700 guests to experience Seville with its party hat on. British DJ Dave Lee, Ellendor stylist and seamstress, was on standby with cashmere layers and sewing kits to save one designer-adorned guest from a wardrobe faux pas when her dress ripped. Oh dear. There's the happy couple, and there they are in the fields, and there's the bride. Theatre it takes. Whatever it takes, how do you build your life after unimaginable tragedy? 10 years since ISIS raided her village, Nadia Murad, Nobel-winning human rights activist, talks to Sirin Kel about opening a new center for women in Iraq, working with Amal al-Clooney and her blueprint for hope in the wake of disaster. Forces for change. You may see me on an interview crying or talking about violence, but actually inside I can love that. That's what I want other survivors to know. That's what she would like other survivors to know. Good jeans, whether you prefer a raw edge or supple softness. Rediscover denim's timeless versatility. Edited by Metalinu. Hermes sandals. So it's all denim here. We have a Moschino bag, waistcoat from Levi's, Louis Vuitton bag, denim, Dior and Harrods are joining forces for a new pop-up. As part of the collaboration, the French Maison has created an array of exclusive offering, one of which is Miss Dior's orange patent leather bag. A summer standout, it's the perfect warm weather companion whether you're island hopping or city exploring. 2,800 Dior bag, which you can get from Harrods. Or if you would like something to take to the beach, we have the Jimmy Choo straw bag. The choice is yours. Crafting nature's rarest jewel, a lovely diamond ring, and it's simple and oval. Swarovski. Look at Swarovski's collection. So this is a starfish bracelet, starfish ring. Then we have earrings and a clip, and I assume this is pearl in the middle. Starfish. Would you wear any of these? And if you did, where would you wear this? On the beach, on holiday, when you're going out for dinner, when on holiday? Let me know in the comments. Organic chemistry, softly unfurling like new season blooms or catching the light like glittering sea life. The freshest high jewelry collections are bound for the natural world, photographed by Julia Hetta. Look at this. Yum, yum, yum. Now imagine wearing that with a black vest or a deep cut black top. Lovely. It's an onyx choker on the left hand side. Bulgari's onyx choker. There's this theme. So we have from left a white gold diamond ruby necklace, white gold diamond, Chaumet white gold and diamond, camellia earrings and white gold diamond ring. Graph wildflower. So there are 21 new rules of jewelry. Vogue editors, designer and industry insiders reveal the piece to collect, covet and keep in rotation, plus the styling tricks they swear by. So we have a rose gold, diamond, ruby, concite and quartz bracelet, and that is £490 per Ananya. Oh yeah, that is lovely. I'd wear this. Rose gold I love, and a bit of beautiful quartz, rose quartz. So above from top we have a vintage brooch, £185. sculptural 18-carat yellow gold jewelry combined with richulated quartz crystal or malachite. Number 5. Ask yourself, is this comfortable? I craft my pieces from leather and brass remnants so they are super light and can be worn 24/7. Gemsfield, this is emerald. Beautiful, beautiful deep green emerald. Over here we have a jewelry special. So number 14, show that subtle. An elegant place floating diamond is a statement rather than an ornament, and is guaranteed to inspire. 15, gold and diamond earrings, price on request. 16, go forth and stack bead cuffs and hoops dancing around your earlobes or fistfuls of thrift rings on every finger. 18, play with symmetry for off-kilter chic. I love to wear a bold necklace, symmetrical bracelet on both arms, and asymmetrical earrings designed by both artists and jewelry designers. 19, when it comes to diamond, abundance is encouraged. Use different cuts to add more sparkles. 20, rarity is always in style. There is nothing like an innovative piece that champions metals, artifact and rare old stones. Our own design creation always defies the rules of time. Mallory exceptional jewelry. It can be found at Bridge Street in Bath. And on the left hand side we have pearl, diamond and ruby necklace by Bulgari. Above is a trainers embellished with Akoya pearls. Cartier. Could pearls be cool again thanks to fresh and inviting design? Techniques of Japanese entrepreneur Koji Mikomoto. Mixing cultured, faux and natural ones, but overall the pearls cachet won't. They were no longer the insignia of great and good, but a symbol of suburban ennui, a la Madman's Betty Draper. Could pearls be cool again? I thought pearls were always cool. Were they ever not cool? It's the natural pearls. Precarious future. Oh, heavenly creatures for animal lovers. We have a collection, heavenly creature collection, bright, beautiful, adorable and elaborate. Indulge in a dazzling menagerie of animal inspired wonders. A beetle, cat, bird, rabbit, and a snail, panther. So we have malachite diamond ring, rhodium gold plated jewelry, diamond jewelry, tourmaline, topaz. A good mixture. As a whale, oyster shell, the life of aquatic, sparkling jewelry inspired by the ocean tides and its colors capture the imagination. Edited by special checklist. Precious metals. When it comes to natural pretty adornments, this pick of a bunch let you see it with the flowers. It's the flower collection. And then we have Pandora, Be Love, her earrings silver. And then we have the gold from Pandora. Shop the best season. Looking for the light. Sean Campbell has lived with chronic pain since the age of 12, navigating a global modelling career while battling the physical and mental impact of a hidden reality. She writes how she was able to move beyond the hurt and lean into the power of a positive mindset. To create a new podcast, I'm fine. This is now beauty and wellness. She speaks about her challenges, overcoming them, and her podcast. To the max. Create a soft and gentle look or build up a more intense finish. Don't be afraid of colour. Lovely colour. So she's using like a pinkish reddish shade on her eyes. Lovely pop of colour. It's very pretty. The Art of Ageless Beauty with collagen shots over here. Lasting impression. The sunshine season brings with it a new wave of scent that will continue to appeal long after the heat fades. So here the latest Forge Me Not fragrance photographed by Adrian Dupost. All dressed up. This is the children's collections. Little dresses, little bag. So clockwise we have a dress from various different designers and stores. No matter what the occasion, get set for summer with this season's children's wear. Bright young things. What age is a skincare routine appropriate? British Vogue editor and mother to twin teens investigates. While age limits on purchase might help, ultimately the best skincare practices start at home. So it starts at home. We have a lip sleeping mask, professional deep treatment pore clearing clay mask, water bank, blue hydraulic cream. Over here we have the Great Escape, a Greek holiday paradise for the whole family. Look at the water, look at the lovely beach and sand. Imagine waking up to that view in the morning, straight out onto the sea and pool. Planning a seaside escape, don't forget to pack these beach-friendly essentials by selected Lauren short things, flip-flops, sunglasses, sun cream. Papa's Dollhouse, £150. So cute. I love it. Home time, when you're curating a child-friendly space, playful touches and calming soft tones. Set a scene. It's a bit of a busy wallpaper. But it's a royal bed with a little crown at the top. Fashion and features British style dances to the beat of its own drum. Here's where punk meets jazz, rap and pop. Long live Vivienne Westwood's devil-may-care attitude and the head-turning power of a singing dress that lights up the street and the dance floor. Summer in the city looks as good as it sounds. Fasten up your midriff-bearing jacket and rave until dawn. Lovely Central C, this is who I am. Yes, British rapper Central C, I don't want to be seen as a character. He says, right now few musicians are in demand as impactful, as soulful as one fashion-adored trend, forging rapper from West London, and yet for the Central C conquering the world seems to come naturally, deep within the confines of his inner circle. This is the second time that he's been in Vogue, featured in Vogue. I believe he was also last year. So we have organic Central C wearing organic cotton vest at net porter. $1 million cotton boxer shorts and Polo Ralph Lauren. So from left you have Central C wearing padded denim gilet and denim shorts. Mona wears wool cardigan, wool sweater and wool skirt from Prada. The Page Viscous shirt, Martine Rose, track pants by Chrome Hearts and boxers by Kevin Klein. Jewellery and glasses are his own. I couldn't even walk down the street. People were mobbing me, they wanted photos, it was crazy. National Anthem, Sound On, Volume Way Up. Vogue unveils its lineup of the modern day virtuosos whose floor-filling, award-sweeping look, turning legacy-building antiques are the bedrock of British music. Shy Girl. There's no space in between music and fashion, says 31-year-old South Londoner Blaine Mears, oozing an awe-inspiring confidence you might not necessarily expect from an artist. With the moniker Shy Girl, you can't have one without the other. Flow. It's been 2 years. It was 2 years ago that vocal bless trio Flow exploded onto the scene with a viral debut single Cardboard Box, and it has to date had 50 million plays on Spotify. Check out Cardboard Box, I guess, if you haven't heard it. The Ezra Collection. The reigning Mercury Prize winners are a sociable, energetic bunch. Between takes on their Vogue shoot in South London, they strolled about, often in opposite directions, popping just friends who play different instruments, says Femi. 29, the jazz outfit drummer and de facto leader for more than 10 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The way she wore the late Vivienne Westwood dressed as she lived a high-minded style entirely of her own making. There's an alchemy to her clothes. They are more than just something you wear. There is a fire extinguisher in the back, but look, it's silver, not red. I wonder why. And then there's a piece of art at the back. Looks like a cabinet, chest of drawers, maybe a duvet. And it continues with Vivienne wearing Westwood. I just felt so sexy and so alive. Art, more art. This lady holding a baby, art. Piccadilly Circus. Is that? No, is it Trafalgar Square? Where are they? Oh yeah, it's Piccadilly Circus. Fly the flag. They pose for a selfie on Piccadilly Circus. Nice Chanel earrings. Wish you were here. London is calling. From Megwat tailoring on the streets of Soho to Royal Park ball gowns. The capital eccentric style. Take to the streets with a Louis Vuitton hatbox and flask and be ready for any eventuality. I love it. I wonder if she actually has a hat in that hatbox. Let's see, where is she? Central London. Near Covent Garden, maybe. Map out a look at that homes in the supple Prada suede crochet beret. Tutantu. So Tutantu is a brand that understands that what you wear reflects who you are. On the inside, known for their cool and elegant pants, such as unique piece, is created and crafted. Designer profile continues. Kate and Rose, based in the vibrant heart of London, is dedicated to sustainability and traditional craftsmanship, with every piece crafted in-house and made to order. Cat and Rose offers classic, upcycle and remnant fabric collection. And then we have the House of MBR. House of MBR is a vintage inspired line of blood caftans and shift. Each print is hand designed by artist and designer Michelle Bradley, known for her use of colour. Designer profile continues, and then we have the style set. Designer jewelry profile. Loving the bold and kind. Wear your affirmation with a 3-2-1 boundaries necklace from Bold and Kind. Oh yes, there's me. Cultured pearl necklace with white gold diamond set and pearl center piece. Contact Annette for your own bespoke design. Baldugi, not sure how to pronounce